Find the critical values and the extreme values for the function f of x equals x over x plus 1 on the interval 0, 10. Alright, so we want to find the critical values, which means we want to take the derivative of this guy, set equal to 0, and solve for x, right? And the extreme values can only occur at a critical value or at one of the endpoints of the interval. Okay, so let's do the critical values first. Well, let's find the derivative, right? F prime of x is going to equal the derivative of this guy. Okay, now, of course, we know that we're going to use the quotient rule here, right? Let's say we have our function f over g, right? So what is the derivative of this guy going to equal? Well, this is a formula that you should have memorized, right? It's g f prime minus f g prime, right, all over g squared. Okay, in this case, of course, we got the f function, which is the numerator. We have the g function, which is a denominator. Let's go ahead and do this, right? So g, x plus 1, times the derivative of the numerator. The derivative of x is just 1. Okay, minus, so f, which is the numerator, which is x, times the derivative of the denominator. The derivative of x plus 1 is also just 1. So we'll put all of that over the denominator squared, right? X plus 1 squared. Well, in this case, we see the x's do cancel out, so we get our final answer here, 1 over x plus 1 squared. Okay, now when we set this equal to 0, right, we'll set 1 over x plus 1 equal to 0. Of course, we know that, well, this has no solutions, right? We can't really solve this, okay? But remember, a critical value is also a value of x, okay, that makes this function undefined as well, right? So in this case, x equals -1, okay? Oh, but there's a little bit of a wrinkle here, right? We only want to find critical values on this interval, right, from 0 to 10. Okay, so in any other case, -1 would be a critical value, right? But it does not fit into this domain here. Okay? So our critical values are only going to be these two endpoints, right, 0 and 10. Okay, so now we just calculate these, right? F of 0, which in this case we're going to get 0 over 1, which is just 0, and then f of 10, which is 10 over 10 plus 1, which is 10 over 11. Yeah, so what can we conclude here? Within this interval, right, only within the interval 0 to 10, right, this is the minimum value, and this is going to be the maximum value.